Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be the part 3 on this X5 2010 X5M with the alternator not charging, no communication between the alternator and BSD line over to the DME and so on, or the charging system. All right, so I just finished, put everything back together. I will show you probably a picture. I'll probably put it here. You guys can see the disassemble is very intricate. You have to remove a lot of hoses and so on, but this is not the reason of the video. The video is just to show that it's working, and I haven't even started the car, so I will be doing this with you guys. So I'm going to connect this, complete the connection. Things that I recommend to do always is bleed the system because when you need to remove this alternator, you unplug a lot of hoses from the engine. So you need to bleed the air on the radiator and on the turbo coolant system. There is actually a procedure here. Just want to make sure I can erase that code. When I do this kind of like live with you. I'm very sorry about this last video's audio because I thought I had my microphone connected and that was actually the phone audio. I'm amazed it actually was recording good like that. Come on. Your vehicle's communication is a lot faster than this. I take a little time from you just to show you live again that code might be in history, but I will definitely be able to erase it. All right, so let's display. We got 9 full codes. Probably because other things that got disconnected. It has a BTG, all-wheel drive limb home control activated, no DSC, specify nominal torque. Gonna have to look into this too. Steering angle sensor adjustment, interface ICM. All right, so but we've still got the BSD alternative missing. Obviously, it's not existent, so let's delete the fault codes. For this, I'm going to most likely it will be request to turn the ignition on and off. Let's see. Yep, this one requests you to do it. And then your car is that's automatic. You don't have to come to the vehicle. All right, so let's turn off and remove the key. Wait for the change over. You can see that bar. All right, now we can switch the ignition back on. Make sure the heater is off in here. And this is the moment of truth. The full code come back. Nope. Look at DME. I'm very happy. DME is green. This was never like that before. This is 100% proof that the alternator is now communicating. Before it was not. We got three fault codes are existing steering angle sensor adjustment. Gonna try to do that. ICM initialization phase not yet finished. All right, so let me do the bleeding procedure. Let me just show you. You go over to vehicle management, service functions. Um, let me see, powertrain, engine electronics, coolant system, and then this ventilation coolant system. This is the one you will choose. I'm just going to tell you that the bleeding procedure will take 12 minutes, and you just agree to it. Switch the ignition on, switch on the low beams, headlights, preventing the vehicle to go to sleep. Both temperature selectors set the maximum. Press the auto button on the air conditioning system, important, blower output minimum. And fully depress the accelerator pedal for 10 seconds. All right, so we need to do that in order for the system to start. All right, so we need to put the temperature on maximum, set it into auto, no AC, and depress the pedal all the way. 10 seconds. Has to be an auto. All right. And that would show me the RPMs of the pumps. And this one is the small pump, electrical. This has also a mechanical pump. All right. If the RPM doesn't change, that means the procedure didn't start correctly. But we will see that. Also, the other thing you can do is over to the reservoir, which is this one right here. It's very hard to open. And let's take a pick and see. Yep, it's definitely moving. Hopefully you can see that. That movement is the pump doing the bleeding system. I need to add some coolant. So, all right, so I add up some coolant to the system, and we can see the changes in the RPM. Now it's in 175. I'm gonna let this run. This is gonna take 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna start the car. As you can see, I still got another 10 minutes to go. I will let the car run, warm up, and then take it for a test drive. But everything seems to be normal. I will not expect that code to come back. Hopefully this second alternator is good and it lasts a very long time for the sake of the customer and everything. All right, so I will be coming back very soon with the starting of the vehicle and looking at the values of charging and so on. All right, I got the car running now. I finished that bleeding procedure. I'm gonna let it warm up. Let me go over to service functions too and see if we can perform the steering adjustment. Steering angle sensor. Sorry guys. Sometimes I forgot to bring the camera up. For the steering column, now continue. Encoded the C replacement of the wrong flight indicator must be the additional install after. Continue. The steering column switch is encoded. The steering column switch is automatically encoded as the DSC controlling unit is encoded. Set the front wheels to straight ahead position. The steering wheel must be positioned horizontal. The steering wheel may be positioned horizontal, otherwise it might cause problems during the vehicle operation. This is starting the next step. The ICM control unit learns adaptation values to achieve optimum vehicle handling. This can result in error messages when warning alarm, blah blah blah. The adaptation values and ICM are reset in the next step. Help yourself. The full code memories, control units are clear in the following. Turn off and wait approximately 10 seconds and then turn it back on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, just to give it one extra one. All right. Oh, I don't have the charger on, but let's see. All right, looks like it has been clear. It was successful. All right, that's it. Those are indicated steering angle with the steering wheel in the horizontal position. Yeah, it shows all 0 degrees. So yes, perfect. Was carried out correctly. Initiated the wrong flight indicator if necessary. Service function finish. All right, so let me run the card again. Be right back. All right, so as you can probably hear, the engine is running. I got a lot of warm up, really good. And we can go into vehicle information. I might have to erase this, but let's go over here and call up echo functions, and this is where you can erase those codes. Actually, I don't have to. As you can see, now it went green without doing anything. The ICM didn't. So yeah, the certain angle is no longer present, as you can see, without erasing anything, which is great. Interface, this is not present now, so all I need to do most likely is drive the vehicle, which is not a problem. Let's go the ECU functions. With this, I will be able to see the temperature. Um, Here, engine coolant temperature, battery voltage. Um, what else can we see or we want to see here? Ambient temperature. That's it, right? And then all you need to click is in read a state, and that's going to tell me it is charging 15.2 volts. That's not abnormal on BMWs. As you can see, it's very cold, and that's the reason why it's charging that at that high voltage or 15.2. But the IBS will tell the computer where it's at. I see 3 codes. Let's close this for a second because it looks like we got a code on the engine. Oh, it's a side code. Messenger requester wheel torque. Well, that has nothing to do with the alternator, which is my concern. All right, so let's call this again. Yeah, this is what I usually do. This is very. I really like working with diagnostic requests. So in your speed, you select the values you want. The only downside about this is there is no um, graphic, which is one thing that I really like to have. So yeah, I'm going to just let it warm up, make sure everything is fine, and then take it for a test drive. But if I find anything else, I will be taking you guys with me. Otherwise, this is the end of video 3. This is to show that the actual repair was done correctly and the alternator wasn't charging. No communication. It's not going to charge when it's necessary, and it's going to create a problem. But it's no longer the problem, so we're good to go. All right, guys. I need to put always with this engine. Just one thing that I want to also let you tell you: the turbos on this car are in the center of the engine. Make sure that you always put a cover. It doesn't matter if it's floppy or whatever. Make sure it's there. And that will stop that heat from cooking your hood. Otherwise, it will damage your hood. All right. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it warm up, recheck the fluids, and then take it for a test drive. So far, everything very good. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.